Hi, Renee McLaughlin here, Master T-Tapp Trainer, and in this video I am going to share with you an arm movement that has been proven to take about an inch off of each arm in just 2 weeks, and you only have to do it 4 times a week. Now this move was introduced by Teresa Tapp at the last fitness retreat that she taught in 2017. It is an amazing move, and I'm really honored to be able to share it with you. Now, in order to get the most out of this move, though, as with all of the T-Tapp moves, the more that you can learn how to activate, energize those muscles, the better results you're going to have. It's not about going fast. It's about slowing it way down and really learning how to activate every one of your muscles. That's our fascia fitness tip. So, because our fingers and our feet are so important to getting the most out of the muscle activation and the form, I want to share with you really quickly the 2 hand positions that we use in this move and in a lot of the T-Tapp moves. So the first one is called Mitten Hand. So why is it called Mitten Hand? Because your fingers are like in a mitten with your fingers together and your thumbs stretched. So I always like to say you can kind of do T-Tapp, which means you can go through the moves, or you can do T-Tapp, meaning you can activate those muscles and get the most out of it. So here's a mitten hand when you're just doing it, and here's a mitten hand when you're doing it. You see the difference? So I'm keeping my fingers together, I'm stretching my thumbs out as much as I possibly can, and I'm going to take my hands to the side, and I'm scooping those fingers back. That's a really strong mitten hand. And believe me, you're going to feel that all the way up. It's going to ripple all the way up your arm. That's how you get muscle activation. Now, the second part of the hand position, that's mitten. Here's bear claw. So you're going to take it like this, and you're going to bend at the first part of the knuckle of your hand, and you're going to bend and pull those knuckles back. So it looks like a bear claw, right? That's exactly what a bear claw would look like. So you're going to stretch it up, pulling those knuckles back, tight, 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 and let it go and shake out your hands. So that's a bear claw. We're going to be using that a lot in this move. All right, let's get us started. So anytime we do this hand position, it's important to get into our favorite stance. So let me share the stance on this particular move with you. You're going to have your feet 4 fingers apart. So that's close, and you're taking your mitten hand, and the 4 fingers are from the end of the pinky to the pointer finger, and you're going to put it right from in between the 2 big toe ball joints, and that's how you're going to know you're there. Now you also want the outsides of your feet to be parallel. So for me, I usually have to come forward a little bit and take my heels out to the side. My toes tend to do this, but the more you work, even if you're here, the heels go out. So our heels go in, so I have to pull mine out. So just kind of take a look and see how your feet parallel on the sides. It will feel very odd. It feels very odd. All right, with T-Tapp, we say if it feels normal, you're probably doing it wrong. So here we go. You're going to bend the knees. You're going to put a hand on your lower belly and your lower back, and you're going to think tuck, curl. So in other words, hand on the back is going to press down and almost like through your legs. I like to say it's almost like taking a tail and pulling it through and pulling up from here. Then you're going to press up to get your ribs up. Shift back into your heels. Your toes are going to automatically lift to keep you up. Now notice in that position, when you shift back, you might notice that automatically your tail goes down, pull it up, and just when you shift back, your belly button will go in. So you might even want to help by pulling it in more. Good. So you're going to bend a little bit more. Now, we always say knee to the little toe or knees out. But what I'm going to say this time is think about your ankles. If you're not quite sure, if you can't get your brain to connect to your ankles, you can always go down and kind of do a little slap there. That kind of helps bring that brain to body transmission down there. And then you're going to think ankles out. So did you notice what happened? I'm going to bend my knees a little bit deeper. I'm going to bring my tailbone down, and I'm going to ankles out. So now I'm on the side of my feet, but I'm not all the way. You don't want to be all the way. When your feet are that close, typically you won't be. But you are on the outside, no weight on your big toe ball joint, which is important in this. I'm lifting my toes and spreading them. That helps bring brain to body transmission. And also notice that when you do this, where are your knees? My knee is now right at my little toe. But I never said need a little toe, did I? I said ankle activate. And that just brings everything in. Now to tighten, I like to then think tuck more, pull your belly button in, tailbone down, then squeeze your glutes a little bit and press them slightly forward. That really stabilizes the whole pelvic area. Doesn't that feel good? So now, pretending like we were here, I'm going to come back and I'm going to go hand away. Where are my hands? In a strong scooped mitten with my thumb up. Then I'm going to go hand away. So I'm really getting my ribs up. Now today, I really want to focus on helping you connect to your ribs, because this is an area that most of us have a really hard time with. We typically, at least I did, for the first 10 years that I T-tapped, I would go tuck, and then for ribs up, I would go ribs up and I'd lean back. Notice the lean back. My shoulder is in front of, or sorry, behind my hip, right? So that's not really ribs up, if you see what I just did. So some of us are connected to our front of the body, and in that way you can think about taking a string and lifting the ribs up. For some of us that works great. For others of us, we are more connected to the back. So you might want to try it a different way. See how this works for you. So I want you to go inhale, hunch your shoulders way up. Pull them up, pull them up, pull them up. Notice how much more space you're getting from your rib to hip. Now before you drop it down, I want you to think shoulders back. Now connect right there to your shoulder blades, okay? Feel your shoulder blades coming in right now in towards your spine. So squeeze it between your spine and then think shoulder blades slide down your back. Good, and as your shoulder blades slide down your back, ribs up. So it's just another way, because our ribs are floating. You can think ribs up this way from the front of your body, or you can think shoulder blades slide down in the back, and that will really help you connect to your lats, which is exactly what we're working. All right, now, give me a bear claw. Bend the fingers at the knuckle, pull the knuckles back. Good work. I'm going to bend a little deeper now. I'm going to tuck my tail, and I'm going to feel like somebody is pressing my arms out from the shoulder, reaching them out, reaching them out, reaching them out, reaching them out all the way until I get to here. I'm having a hard time keeping my arms level, aren't I? So there you have it. That's something else we got to do. Now, think about your knuckles. What happens if I say pull your knuckles back, stretch your thumbs up? You'll feel it all the way up the arm, don't you? All right, we're going to begin this, but before we do again, I want you to think inhale, hunch. You ready? Good, now connect to those shoulder blades. You ready? Pull them in towards each other. Slide your shoulder blades down and reach the arms out even more. Stretch your thumbs up, shift back, and pull your knuckles back. I'm dying already, you guys. Lift your toes and think ankle activate. Squeeze your glutes, press them forward. We're now ready to do this move. So I want you to lift the arms up a little higher than your shoulders. And I want you to think, as you drop them, you're going to drop the arms to shoulder and think ribs up. You ready? Ribs up. Release. Do you see what I'm doing? Think shoulder blade slide down, arms out. And again, ribs up and release. Here we go for 4. Ribs up, release. How about 5? Ribs up, release. Who's getting hot? Me. Release. Pull your knuckles back, stretch your thumbs. Good work. One more time. Out. Good. Now lift it up. Now we're going to rotate, rotate, rotate as much as you can. So you can see my hands are going, but it's taking my whole arm and rotating it out. Now if you don't have this available to you, in other words, if it hurts, come back out of it to where it doesn't hurt anymore, okay? So now I want you to think, you ready? Slide those shoulder blades down. You're going to go ribs up, release. Keep turning. Almost feel like you're taking your pinky to the ceiling. Ribs up. For me, that really makes a difference. Ribs up. Shoulders are down. Ribs up. Good. I'm getting uneven, if you can see that. Ribs up. Give me one more. Ribs up. Good, good, good. Now turn, 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 turn. Good work, okay? I'm trying to even myself out. Ribs up right there. Now, we're going to do just that, but to the theme of hoedowns. Bend the knees one more time. Think tailbone under. Ribs up, lift, shift back, lift your toes, ankle activate, squeeze your glutes, and we are ready. You're ready for 4. 1, 2, don't just do it, really feel that in your triceps. 4, good work, lift, turn, 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 turn. 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. I'm having a hard time keeping these puppies level, aren't I? Ah, there we go. Switch again. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch, switch, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2s. 1, 2. Are you feeling it in those arms? 1, 2. Good. Now really turn so your pinkies to the ceiling. 1, 2. Are you ready? Come all out of the curl. Good work. You're coming down like this. I want you to put your palms to the floor and just shake it. Really shake it. Shake those arms out. Good work. Then bring it up by your ears. Shift back into your heels. Pull your belly button in like it's going back through your spine. Reach those palms forward. Curl and give me another shake, 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 shake. Woo! Good work. Then drop. Relax your head. Relax your shoulders. Good. Flip your palms and use your shoulders to roll yourself up and around. Ah! So I bet you any money you really felt that. So if you want to lose an inch on each arm 4 times a week for 2 weeks, measure first, and I can't wait to hear the results that you have with that move that Teresa fondly called Amy Arms. Have a great one. Bye.